Great points across the board, and we've already got questions coming in. And in this first one, maybe more of a comment, but I think we can turn it into a question. So the comment is, and please, whoever wants to jump in, companies seem to consider diversity only from the cultural and age perspective. Maybe they don't necessarily consider things like the personas of like single moms with kids, aren't really treated very well from the recruitment perspective. So I guess maybe the question is like, how do you as an organization determine, what the diversity message is going to be in your collateral, your website, through the conversations that you're having with candidates? How do you kind of come to that decision?
Hey, Joe, can I answer that?
Yeah, please jump in, Fields.
Believe it or not, there are companies out there that treat single moms well. Believe it or not. There's companies out there that have figured it out, that the bulk of their workforce is single moms. They've got single moms as a leader. There's a culture that's now embedded. There's companies that will never figure it out. You may be at a company that, guess what? They will never figure this out. Now is a decision. Do I want to continue to work here? And people are they're voting with their feet. I'm telling you, there's companies out there that, diversity is always an ongoing journey, but there's folks that, guess what? They do hear you. There's companies, and you've been in those places where, guess what? You know what? You're invisible. And that's not comfortable, especially, when you got a lot of stuff going on. So I hear what you're saying, but one of the things I saw where it's measurement. One of the great questions to ask is, where are you with your diversity? Where are you? Now, if they start shuffling papers around, okay. So even if it's a low number, hey, we're at 2%, we got to fix it. That's why I'm interviewing you. If they don't have any metrics to measure, it's a tough situation going forward, because there's no, how do you know you won? You don't know you won. So the companies that are saying they make those public statements, that's a public statement. You can sort of hold folks to that. So I applaud Brian, I applaud Kirby, because their leaders have made public statements. That's big. There's folks that, guess what? They're silent. Silence is no good anymore. So what's your public statement? And again, if I'm going to help you, how am I helping you? So again, I see, single mom, trust me, I can point you to some companies that, guess what? Single moms love the place, right? They love it. So find out where those companies are, find out what they're doing with their ERGs, because they may have a single mom ERG that they talk about this all the time. So this is not an issue. There's places where, guess what? They don't hear it. They will never hear it. And that's what we try to do, is we try to find those companies that hear that. If you want the diversity, these are the companies that you want to go to. If you don't want diversity, these are the companies that, guess what? You know what? They're gonna do press releases, photo ops. They're gonna do everything but diversity. And that's where that comes at a personal decision. That, okay, do I want to spend my time here?